Hello, everyone. This is Brother Crae. I trust you're having a wonderful day today, and I look forward to seeing us all worshiping together here maybe in a couple weeks, hopefully, if everything will work out. As of right now, we're still going to have another drive-in worship service Sunday morning at 11 at the church, and hopefully pretty soon we'll all be back together. But today I'd like to share with you what our Sunday school lesson would have been about last week, and it's out of the 15th chapter of John. And it'll begin in the 9th verse. It says, "As the Father hath loved me, so have I loved you. Continue ye in my love. If ye keep my commandments, ye shall abide in my love, even as I have kept my Father's commandments and abide in his love." There's many things about this that, as I was reading the lesson, that struck me. One thing is, the author made the statement about it being an ocean size of love. And then I thought about the grapevines we used to have and the blackberry vines we have right now. How the older they get, the deeper the roots, the drier the season doesn't bother them as much. When we have the love of Jesus Christ in us, things seem to go a whole lot better. We've got this ocean size, even greater than that, this universe size of God's love that we can have through our relationship with Jesus Christ. You notice in this passage it says, "Abide in me." The author brought out that means to dwell continually. So many times I think we as Christians, we get, we seem to forget the love of Jesus Christ, but we don't realize it's because we've decided to walk away from him. We've decided not to dwell with him. We've decided to go on our own way. If we abide with Christ, dwell continually with him, we'll continue and always experience that love of Jesus Christ that only he can give. The next passage was John chapter 15, verses 11 and 12. "These things have I spoken unto you, that my joy may remain in you, and that your joy might be full. This is my commandment, that ye love one another as I have loved you." Joy and love. Have we ever thought about putting those two together? And then, as I thought about that, how many times when I felt unloved, did I realize my joy was gone? There's a lot of people in this world today that they have no hope. They have no joy in their life. Some of it's because they don't have the love of family. A lot of it's because they don't have the love of Jesus Christ in them. My brothers and sisters, we need to remember our joy is because of the love Jesus has shown to us and our love for him. Another thing about this passage that was interesting is how it said that if you love me, this is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you. The love of Jesus Christ is not just supposed to stay inside of us, it's supposed to go out. Another thing about abiding in the vine, the branches continue to grow outwardly, reaching other directions, touching other places, wrapping around the barbed wire or whatever it is to stabilize it. And we're to wrap around others the love of Jesus Christ. The last passage that was in there is John chapter 15, verses 13 through 14. "Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. You're my friends if you do whatsoever I command you." No greater love. No greater love in this world's ever been shown than when Jesus laid down his life for us. Oh, whenever I think about that, it's so overwhelming that the very creator of everything loved me, just a small, tiny, tiny speck in this whole universe, that he loved me so much, he died for me. And he arose so that I can have a relationship with the Father. I know I've shared this with you many a time. I'm always mindful of the scriptural fact, in my opinion, that if I was the only sinner in this world, Jesus would have still died for me. because God loves my soul so much that he would have sent Jesus just for me. That goes for you, my brothers and sisters. God loves you so much that he sent Jesus only for you. I trust you understand and you feel and you know the love of Jesus Christ. One other thing, I was sitting out here on the porch this morning working, and I had Sirius XM the message on. And right before they sang a song, one of the artists made this statement: Jesus has never lost a battle. He's not going to start with yours. And when I heard that, my soul just flooded with peace, because there's so much truth in that. I know many of you is going through battles. Just remember, Jesus has never lost a one, and he's not going to start with yours. I trust you have a wonderful day. I hope you'll join us for the drive-in service Sunday. Weather says it's going to be about 80 degrees and beautiful. We'll have a great time together. Be blessed, my brothers and sisters. Be blessed.